It's your boy THE808THUG, and I'm back with another short vlog for you. This is a vlog about animes that I would honestly recommend. The first anime that I would honestly recommend is Samurai Harem. It's a pretty good anime. It's pretty funny. It's like your normal anime, you know, the weird stuff, you know, but it has a really good storyline, and it was pretty funny at times. And it's pretty much about this guy. He's a samurai from a village. He comes to the big city, and he has to adapt to city life. He's surrounded by women, and he has to go through, you know, trials and tribulations of adapting to the big city. Whole bunch of mischief and hijinks that goes on because he just doesn't understand how the big city operates. And it has a good dynamic, you know what I'm saying, and there's a lot of cool action scenes in it and a lot of funny stuff that goes on in the series. And the series actually makes me cry at the end of the series. It was very emotional. I don't know why, but it's a really good series. I think that everybody would like. So if you want to check that anime out, it's called Samurai Harem. Here's an image of what the show looks like, and it's a really good anime. I think you would like to watch. There's another anime that I also would honestly recommend. It's called Yumeria. Now, Yumeria is about a boy who can travel through his dreams, and the dream world tries to invade the real world. You know, sort of like the plot to Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Similar to that. There's characters like Naneko, Monet, and a few other characters. The last name of the main character, his name's Mikuri. He gets powers in the dream world by pretty much touching women. I don't know how else to say it. He if he touched some breasts, he powers the fuck up. I don't know what else to say. I know it sounds weird as shit. Hashtag that's just Japan at this point. But he only gets powers in the dream world. The dream world invades the real world, and he has to stop it. All of the characters that he loves the most gets transported to the dream world, and that's pretty much the plot of the whole entire show. Is for him to stop the dream world enemy from invading the real world with a whole bunch of hijinks and, you know, normal Japan shit. It's a really good anime. Watch it for yourself. It's called Yumeria. I might leave the titles of these animes in the description, so check the description. Another anime that I'd recommend is The Future Diary, Mirai Nikki. It's a really good anime. It's the main character is Yuki. And there's a character named Yunogasai. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with this anime, but if you're not, The Future Diary, basically there's 12 people that get a future diary. If your diary gets damaged, you die in the real world. The goal is whoever the last person that's remaining becomes God, because the actual God is dying, and he wanted the replacement, so he set up some sort of tournament between 12 combatants, and they have to pretty much there can only be one type of philosophy. So whoever the last person that survives that has the future diary is the one that wins and becomes God at the end. It has a twist where Yunogasai she's one of the main characters. She's very feisty. She's very I don't know if you had she's kind of evil. She's very evil, but I'm not trying to ruin the anime, but I really like Mirai Nikki and The Future Diary, and I would honestly recommend you go watch that anime. It's a really good anime. It's very interesting, you know what I'm saying? The dynamic between Yuki and Yunogasai and the other 11, you know what I'm saying? And Future Diary is a really good anime. Go check it out. Another anime that I would recommend is Watamote. Watamote is an anime that is about a girl named Tomoko Kuriki. Now, she thinks that she's really, really ugly. And I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that bitch ugly as shit. But she's very socially awkward. And she's very fucking weird. And she plays like those simulating dating games with, you know, simulated sex games and stuff, you know, that they have in Japan. I don't know, but this bitch is weird and awkward as shit. It takes you on the journey of her life throughout throughout the series, and she just gets in very awkward situations. She talks to herself. She has like these weird daydreams where she thinks every girl that's prettier than her is a slut, and they fuck a lot, and she's like trying to be accepted by any means necessary, and she's just very awkward, and she's very weird. She's very quirky, she's very funny, she's very stupid. I love her character as a character. She's like the little sister that you would not want. 12 episodes, I think 12 13 episodes this series was, and I couldn't stop laughing, but it was also so fucking cringe. But I relate to Tomoko Kuraki heavily. I've used her for cover art. Shouts out My Little Weirdos. That's an EP that I have. I use her on the cover art both times. Check that EP out if you want to. Cheap and Shameless plug. It's an EP with all the artists that's ever done a song with one of my beats. It's called My Little Weirdos. Actually, that's what lilhenjin's fans are called. My Little Weirdos. You guys are my little weirdos. But anyway, check out Watamote. It's a really good anime. The last anime that I'm going to mention that I honestly would recommend is Bikini Warriors. Now, if you want a borderline hentai, but it's pretending to be an anime, then this is the one. Bikini Warriors is basically like a mini series type of anime, but it has like several different iterations of it. And it's basically just fucking hentai. I don't know what else to tell you. It's basically just hentai played off as an anime. Imagine a tentacle hentai about some superpowered heroines that are not even that strong, and it's just a bunch of weird shit like necrophilia, pedophilia, you know, the whole 9 yards. Tentacles, necrophilia, pedophilia, whole 9 yards. Now, why am I recommending this anime, honestly? I'm honestly recommending this anime because if I had to watch that shit, somebody else has to endure this shit too. That shit was cringe as hell, but it was so, like, interesting that I watched every OVA in every episode. I couldn't stop watching it. I binge watched every episode possible of the series, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just a fucking anime that is basically a hentai. Those are the animes that I would honestly recommend. So anyway, this has been the 808 Thug with another the 808 Thug vlog. I'm out.
The 808 Thug Lilhenjin would like you to subscribe, like, and share this video. Also follow Senpai on all his other socials right there, please. Bye-bye!
The 808 Thug Production.